49th Annual Music Fest. The lovely Bri Bagwell, Paul Eason hanging out up here with us. How are both of y'all? And first of all, thanks for coming up on day 4. Why in the world would you pick the first slot?
I have no idea. I have no idea. And on the last day.
Yeah.
But honestly, it made me go to bed last night. I probably would have been out all night if I didn't have this. So you're saving us? Really?
Yeah, so we were out most of the night.
Yeah, right. We were only out. We did finally go to a jam last night, but it was like, you know, all the Bronze and Jason Eady and Heather and Max. And so it was just a really good one. We couldn't really turn it down.
Has this been a good Steamboat for y'all?
It's been awesome. Our outdoor stage went really good. I've been doing my podcast here every day with a live audience, which I've never done. And that's been really great, actually. The turnout has been amazing. And I've been a little bit nervous because we're doing longer interviews, and a couple of them, like I interviewed Brendan Anthony from Big Loud, Texas. So it's interesting, or Dale Brisby, like interviewing people that are not in the music industry is a totally different thing for me.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting too because you're trying to listen to what they're saying, and you're trying to come up with. You have your questions, kind of. If you do your research, but you don't want to just instantly go to the next question. So you try to listen to what they say and then go with answer the questions. So that part of it. What I found that I have happen up here is my brain just stops, like mid sentence. I'm like, I don't even remember the next question, right? And I'm like, oh. Do you get the brain fog up here?
Yeah. Oh, well, yes, totally. And then alcohol probably has something to do with that. But I love whenever we do Roots and Branches, like Ray Wiley Hubbard's like, so what else? And I love that. I'm like, if I ever run out of things, I'm just going to be like, so what else? It's my favorite. And I'm like, great, because sometimes you do, like they do have something that you're not going to ask. So there might be a good answer to so what else.
It's a different hustle that you have to figure out from getting up in front of people and just singing and songwriting to actually trying to prep and do that. So
yeah.
good for you.
I prep a lot, though.
I was impressed. You got all your pull-ups up there. Y'all did a good job advertising.
Yeah, we have a sponsor that paid for the Steamboat shows, and so my producer ordered all those. Like, don't think that I'm the person that's doing any of that, because I just like gave him my credit card number.
That's all right. That's all right.
He did all the designing and put the I had no idea there was going to be giant banners of my face, and I've been getting some hilarious pictures of.
I've
people with
loved
them.
it. I'm like, good for Bri.
Thanks.
And and for people that want to listen to only Vans, where should they go?
I mean, wherever you listen, it's on Spotify, it's on
Right.
YouTube, and now everything has video too, so it's crazy. I used to say go to YouTube because you can watch the videos, but now they're on Spotify too. So anywhere you listen, it's pretty exciting. I never really thought I'd be a podcast host. I didn't think that was in the cards, but it just happened, and it's been like one of the easiest things that I've ever done, which is fun.
My favorite part is that Sundance Head thought it was OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
And got that rumor started.
Sundance had...
Next thing you know, it's a wiki feet going to be out there.
I mean, listen, money in the winter months can be tight. We might need to do an OnlyFans for that. I'm not sure. My poor booking agent, he's like, I've only been with him. I signed with him last spring, I guess. But he's gotten a few weird Bri Bagwell feet picture requests, and he's like, I don't have this problem with Reckless Kelly.
Yeah,
Like,
I would assume.
it's so interesting. Yeah.
Outdoor stage, I saw a picture this morning. You threw your guitar. Did you throw it off stage to somebody? What was that?
Well, I always want to throw my guitar, but most of my tour managers have been like, absolutely not. So I used to throw it to like Jack Ingram's tour manager, Kevin. I've done that to him a few times. And so Wilder Blues, Devin, their tour manager, Paul said it is his dream to catch a guitar. I was like, great, let's do it tomorrow. And sure enough, I just took it off and threw it at him, and it went great.
He caught it?
Yeah. He's always trying to talk me into throwing like all of my nice guitars at him.
Oh, yeah. That calling's over there. I wouldn't throw that one in.
Yeah, it's different with his guitars. Mine are like, I haven't even paid for this guitar yet. This is...
I wouldn't throw it. That's the guitar you threw?
This is the one I threw. But no. It's fine because, well, Martin guitar is awesome, and Willie Nelson signed my last Martin, the one that I always play here. And my people were like, hang that on the wall, and they reached out to Martin, and Martin sent me this. It's kind of a replica of my other one. And then they haven't asked me for any money yet.
Really?
And it's been like 2 years.
Maybe they forgot.
I think they forgot, or maybe they were just like, here you go. But Martin's awesome. And
now that you put it out on, a video, you can get a receipt.
Yeah. Well, I've bought a few guitars from them, and I plan to buy many, many more. Yeah. So.
Bri and Paul hanging out. Will you favor us with a song?
Yeah, sure. I was
what
texting
else?
my... It works every time. I was texting my producer, Rachel Loy, this morning, and this is a new song that we recorded. Everyone probably talks to you about the songwriting groups and how you have to use a word in a song. And I had to use the word sweater in a song, and this is what came out. Well, I need your hands on my body. Your voice ain't enough. It's not that you don't want me. It's just how I feel love. Now that finally we're together, you can explain it better. Slowly, like only you can hold me. You love me and you told me, but I need you to show me. Well, I just can't get it together. We've been apart for too long, and I wear lonely like a sweater. So when you come back home from all your traveling, can you unravel it slowly? Like only you can hold me. You love me and you told me, but I need you to show me. Honey, act like you and I, all that we've got is time. And it's not a fun fight. I know I'm terrified. I'm not on your mind. It's just a life and we're fine. Just remind me slowly. Only you can hold me. You love me and you've told me, but I need you to show me. You love me and you've told me, but I need you to show me.
Very good. Miss Bri Bagwell.
It's the morning, guys.
I thought it was great.
Thanks. Maybe not my dad's favorite song that I'm going to release, but I'm in the back half of my 30s. I think it's okay.
I got to see you play that the other night with all the ladies.
Oh, that's right.
In front of an audience, and people were hooting and hollering the whole time. It was clear that that song speaks to people, and people were, after you finish, I'm sure you're getting that same response clearly with the audience, but
yeah.
That's a sexy song.
Yeah. Well, it is the one that people are like, yeah, and then
right.
You should do that, or I love that song, and it's very interesting because my team kind of has to trust what I do live. It's like this is a song that we have to push, and I think I might go to radio and maybe go national radio or something with that song, and I just have to. And they're like, are you sure this is the one? And I'm like, you have to trust me because I'm the one that's playing it every night. And they're like, okay. So
yeah, you get to see that response. Even watching Susie Boggess going, wow, and yeah.
Don't
what was
even
that
talk
like?
to me about that. I don't really get starstruck that much, but like Susie does it for me because that was like my childhood. That's one of the people that made me want to be a singer. So when she came up and she's like, what's something we can all sing together? That was so hilarious. We're like, literally any one of your songs. We know all of them.
Yeah, she kept going, trying to get y'all to do another song. And you're like, nope.
No, we're doing Outbound Plane or like some days, anything that you wrote, we all know it. And so that was really fun. And for her to support us is just cool. She's so funny too.
She came up here and was very supportive of y'all up here, talking about how great y'all sing. Walked out of the door. I was walking out behind her, and I actually had to go and introduce somebody else at the very end of y'all's show. And she walked out the door, and she was like, "I absolutely love those girls." That was as she was walking out. I told Courtney that yesterday with the same reaction. But that was a great night. I mean, you know, you can say what you want about women power in our scene, but that showed what we have.
Yeah, and there's more and more. I mean, like, I went to Summer Dean's show. It was incredible. Shelby Stone's incredible. Like, there's
Summer's funny.
She's hilarious.
She brought me a hat. I think so. No, it's still back there. The
okay.
foam hat. Yeah. She made me wear
How
it.
does she travel with those?
She made me. I don't know. It was a little dirty when she brought it up here, so I don't know how she got it here. But I wore it during the interview, which felt different. But okay. You know,
that is awesome.
I tried.
She's very funny. She's very good. And then I think Kylie Fry is just one of the best singer-songwriters. It's very fun to not have to defend women. Like, I don't feel like we have to defend ourselves. It's just like everyone's kind of like, wow, these people are good. I'm not putting myself in that category, but I mean, all those girls that I'm talking about, they're
should. You've been humble. Hanging out Bri Bagwell alongside Paul Eason here, high atop the mountain with Austin's 95.9 Texas Country. Moving forward, 2025, which still seems weird that here we are. Only Vans will continue. New album. Obviously, is that song going to be a part of the new project with Rachel?
Yes, I have 5 songs that we did with Rachel, and then I have a song I did at our house.
Oh, speaking of. Where's the house? I mean, are we finished with the house, or brick by brick? Is it once?
Yeah, Bri likes to say it's scheduled to be completed in 2022.
Okay, all right.
And no, but I think it's actually getting close. Maybe finally. So maybe a few more months. Who knows?
We got Paul got the floors done, and then we got our rainwater system installed, and it's supposed to rain this week. So we're like really excited about that, to be able to catch water. We're so old, and then we just get excited about like wallpaper sales and stuff. We're really at a different place in our lives now.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah.
I think so. It's fun. It's really fun, and it's funny because people are like, if you guys can survive building a house together, it's like we've had a really great time. Our options are pretty limited of what we can do, and we're doing a lot of it ourselves. So it's kind of like, we're just figuring it out, and there's not unlimited choices, maybe like most house building, and it's just been easy and fun. Is that how you feel about it?
Oh man, it's just been so easy. Just fun.
Paul's doing most of the work, and he's also doing things like researching the code for how much space has to be in between the rails and like things like that.
Isn't that fun?
Well, you're building a house yourself.
Yeah.
Remember, our idea was let's get on the radio and say, if you can do this, get a hold of us.
Yeah.
What do you need this for? Here's your chance right now.
I know. Well, we need a road.
We need a road.
We're hoping the city doesn't make us pave the road. Hey, city. I know. Cut that part out. I'm just kidding. But if not,
you're going to have to pay for a guitar and a road because of this interview.
I'm really having an expensive Steamboat.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I did make the mistake of asking the other night on stage if I had any septic friends. And my friend Cassie was like, hey, because she was really sick and she almost died. She went septic and she almost died. And so don't ask the question that way. Maybe like septic tank friends is a better way to like, it was a strange thing. But we do have a septic tank now.
That's
we didn't
awesome.
Get that for free.
See, it works that way. I interrupted you on your music part when you brought the house, though.
Oh, no,
5 songs in the can.
Yeah, and I did one with AJ Vallejo at Green Studios. So I've that one, and then Paul and I did one at our house, too. So I actually have like 6 new songs that are going to start releasing in February, and we're going to do the 1-a-month moment and see what happens. I've never done it that way, and, that's the way now, and that's fine. But I'm going to try it, and we'll see.
Congratulations to all the money you helped and all the people that you put eyes on when you wrote the song about the doggy and whiskey. And, of course, that turned out to be, I kept saying, you should release this song. Don't worry about what people are telling you. And you listened to your heart and you did it. Congratulations.
Well, I listened to you, too. Thank you. We raised over $7,000 last year for 2 local dog shelters. And they both sent me Christmas cards this year, like both of the shelters that we gave money to. And it just made me feel good because I can't do a lot. And when I can do it, it's just, and people, we got to play a furball gala in Kerrville, and they just paid us to come and sing that one song, and I held my dog and he played guitar, and we got this nice meal, and I was wearing like this fancy outfit, and I was like, wow, I've really made it. And my dog's there with her pearls on, and I was like, this is ridiculous. But we're raising money for good causes, and it's fun.
That turned out great to me. Do you missing whiskey clearly this week?
Yeah, I was just thinking about her, and she's at her dog sitter. She's happy, and I think you can have dogs here, but hates the cold. I can't imagine her peeing outside. She'd be like, absolutely not.
The cold and the altitude get me, so I couldn't imagine a little whiskey.
I know. It is,
Yeah.
yeah. It's even if she thinks about being cold, you know.
Yeah.
But I think she would have a good time here, and she has her own set of headphones, so we could go to the concerts and stuff. I'm
How do you
planting
get a
the
dog
seed.
used to headphones? Was it easy?
This dog is 51% Chihuahua and 49% Angel Dust, and she's just an angel. So when it's loud, she just leaves them on, and she curls up and leaves them on and goes to sleep in her bed with headphones on, and it's the cutest thing in the whole world.
That's little whiskey.
I know. She's the best. When she goes, I go. I think I'm going to check out. So you only got.
Paul's like, oh, really? I'm building a house, man. And we're trying to build a road here. Y'all mind playing one more song before we get out of here?
I'm trying to think of what we should even play. Something we can sing together?
Rescue, should you?
No, that one's too hard to sing this early. Okay. What can we sing together? I'll do Paul Eason's choice.
Yeah, Cowboy.
Okay. Unless you want something we haven't done.
I
on
love
here.
that. Go ahead.
Just get this E. Okay, great.
What else?
This song is called. it's a
I'm gonna
really
use that
good
all
tool.
day.
It's a really good tool. And being interviewed by Ray Wiley Hubbard is already like nerve wracking. And
Oh, Ray's one of the.
he's
Never
just
forget
one
my
of the
Ray
best.
Wiley interview where he was talking about how Stevie Ray Vaughan got him sober. And the whole interview was brought to you by Lone Star Beer, and I felt like an idiot. Ray's such a good, he let me off the hook. And I'm giving the sponsor, hey, the sponsor's brought to you by Lone Star Beer, and there we are. And he's talking about getting sober. I felt like an idiot, so he let me off the hook with that one.
He's fine. I think I'm going to ask him to sing on a song that I wrote about just being on the road. I think I'm going to ask him to sing on it. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm putting it out there in the universe.
There you go. Dad a road.
Yeah.
And a new guitar.
I could just also put out $1 million. That would help everything too.
Never know.
When I first saw you with your 5 o'clock shadow, you were staring off into the sun. And your eyes shot through me as you took a shot of whiskey like an outlaw on the run. So it didn't take me by surprise when you walked right up and asked me to dance. Like a desert mirage, the closer you got, I knew you didn't stand a chance. If you had real dust on your boots, the kind that's passed down from your roots, I bet I would fall for you if you were a cowboy. If running free ran in your blood, you wouldn't have to pick me up. You just ride off with my love if you were a cowboy. You're just a big city boy wearing turquoise rings and $100 ripped up jeans, with Marlboro lights in the bar every night, thinking that's what grit really means. If you had real dust on your boots, the kind that's passed down from your roots, I bet I would fall for you if you were a cowboy. If running free ran in your blood, you wouldn't have to pick me up. You just ride off with my love if you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy. That's 11 a.m. Paul Eason on the
Good
Eason
job,
Hour.
Paul. Good job, Blue Eyes.
'Cause I need a man who's raised up tough, the kind that falls and gets right back up. Baby, you would make the cut if you were a cowboy. 'Cause I've got real dust on my boots, the kind If you were a cowboy, you've running free, ran in your blood. You wouldn't have to pick me up. You just ride off with my love. If you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy.
Very good. Very
Put
good.
some reverb on there.
That's good. Bri Bagwell, Paul Eason, thank y'all for coming in. You do it
Thank
every
you.
year, and I know you picked 11 o'clock.
That was dumb.
Well, you got it over with.
No, it was. I think it was fine. I'm telling you, it makes me behave more to pack my schedule. So
Well, I appreciate y'all doing this. And
Thank
by the way,
you.
I didn't say, man, y'all do great yesterday. Paul, and of course, the Wilder Blue downstairs. You sounded great. Love
Thank
the new
you.
stuff.
Thanks for having us. That was very fun, actually.
That was a lot of fun. Best of luck. Enjoy the rest of your steamboat.
thank you. I was gonna be like really happy about 6:05 when I'm done, but then Wade was like, "Will you come sing a verse with me at the tent?" And I said yes. Like
Oh, tonight?
yes. What the hell?
Now
So
you got to hang in there till like 10:30 tonight.
I might pass it off. I might see someone in the hallway and be like, "Oh, hi Tanner. Do you want to sing this verse?"
Yeah, yeah. I understand that.
Hand it off. Do you want to sing it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard this guy sing? No, that's
Oh,
probably not.
I guess
That's-
Pat. Pat.
Yeah,
come do
Pat's
this
right
for
over
me.
there. You can ask him. Bri Bagwell, Paul Eason, live from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Music Fest 2025. Almost forgot the year, but that's all right. It's Austin's 95.9 Texas Country.